what Kenyans are talking about, the 1% owned by this guy Cheng Li and the 99% owned by some company. Do you think there's any Kenyan foul play going on somewhere?
You see, most of the time, companies that are owned, like the way that one looks, where he has one and there's somebody else or some other big company that owns the rest of the shares, most of the time people tend to see as a proxy. That's why there's talks of someone, this is someone's, has an influence there, there's interest, and there's certain business going on. At the end of the day, to actually find out those who hold, that company that holds the shares of the 99 shares, it's easy. You just have to check the directors. But if it is something that is hidden, you won't get. So at the end of the day, there is something that is amiss, which is a smoke screen, and some traders who are demonstrating, either sponsored or not, are pawns in this game, because this is what you're being told, but there's something behind there that we really don't know and don't understand. Because out of nowhere, a company came, it was registered, they've imported goods, duty has been paid on them, then all of a sudden, they're the reason why traders in Nyamakima don't have a source of livelihood. So it doesn't make sense. And if the issue is what they're trying to portray as pricing was, then those traders in Gikomba and Nyamakima then should look at their prices. Because there's no way as a Kenyan someone should exploit you just because you have to promote a Kenyan. It doesn't make sense. Because when you look at your consumer rights, you have a right to decide whether you want to go with a matatu, a boda boda, or an ubaka. It is your choice. It is your money at the end of the day. So I do believe there is something that is amiss, but the good reality is that in Kenya, nothing stays hidden forever. It will come out, whatever is amiss, and we're waiting to see it, because at the end of the day, this is just the beginning. As he rightfully says, we have to look at our way of handling issues beyond our borders, because we don't want to go and end up looking like South Africa when it comes to things like xenophobia or Operation Dudula. You see, so we have to be very careful because we can't say we are open for business. That is the term the CS used. Kenya is open for business. So you can't be open for business, but it gets to a certain point you decide, let's close this side of the business and let this open. So in as much as our traders, yes, we're in a situation where we have hard economic times, make the business environment suitable for them so that they can also thrive. But you cannot decide to stifle some other part of the business so that your traders move ahead. It doesn't make sense, if you ask me.